Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to my channel, The Coloring Buddha. Today I plan to color a small flower in Johanna Basford's Small Victories. I always use Prismacolor pencils or Faber-Castell Polychromos, but I got this new set of Crayola 100 pencils. I plan to use these pencils for this project. I arranged these pencils in color family chart, and this is the swatch chart. Usually actually these pencils are, let me zoom out a bit, are already arranged beautifully in the color family order by the Crayola manufacturers themselves. And if you see, this is what I've used because this fits perfectly the way I arrange my pencils. So I arranged these pencils and I numbered them from 1 to 100. And if you see, I always keep my pencil in a case. I arrange these pencils and I also number the pencils. That way, if you see, these pencils have the names written in golden color, and it's very difficult to read the names during night time, and that is the time when I color my projects most of the time, and I feel difficult. So if I put the number, then it's easy for me to, you know, take a pencil and keep it back. So that's what I did here. So let's start the project. So today I plan to color this flower, and for this I'm going to use, I plan to color the flowers in pink and purple, the leaves in green, and the background is very little space to do the background, but I'm going to color it anyway in blue color. So the way I would color the flowers is I'll go from dark, which is on the inside, and when I come out, it will be light. For the pink, I plan to use Salmon, Tickle Me Pink, Magenta, and Orchid. Orchid is 64. This is Tickle Me Pink, and this is just called Magenta, and this is 54 is Orchid. I might use the blue if it's not dark enough in the middle. So that's what I plan to do. So now I will stop talking and I'll start coloring, and I'll zoom in, and then I'll keep the name of the pencil here so that it's easy for you to see which pencil I'm going to use. So, okay, fine. So, okay, let's start. Let me keep my, okay. So the first pencil that I'm going to use is Orchid. Sorry, the camera is, let me adjust the camera first. After Orchid, I'll take my Magenta, which is 16. This is the magenta here. This side, this is the color that I'm using. Now I'm going to use Tickle pink. Tickle pink is 97. Now we will salmon. Let's change. I'm so sorry, this video was off to a shaky start. I changed my table. I'm now sitting on my kitchen island. My table was shaking a lot, so I couldn't control the camera, which was shaking a lot. Sorry. So now I'm coloring with, can you see this? This is salmon. Let me move it a bit. Yeah. So I'm using salmon now. Salmon is my lightest color, and I'm going to blend everything with salmon. I'm going to repeat the same thing on this side. I've already used Orchid. Now I'm going to use Magenta. Magenta 16. So this was Orchid. Now I'm going to use Magenta. I'm starting from the darkest color and then going a bit lighter as I go up. That way it's easier to blend. In case you want to learn more about blending perfectly, I have a video on how to blend colors. It's in two parts. Please have a look at that video. That will give you a fair idea. And if you're a beginner, then it's a must-see video. It'll tell you how to choose a paper as well. I've talked a lot about the tooth of the paper, how to hold your pencil. This is Tickle pink. And how much pressure to apply. If you apply too much pressure, you will ruin the tooth of the paper and then you can't lay lot of layers. Now comes salmon. Now, I would like to have a lot of contrast, so I'll darken the darkest uh, part further. For that, I'll use blue. I'll darken this a little bit. That will give a nice contrast. I'm not putting too much pressure. It's just because I don't want too much of blue there. Just a hint of blue. It's just a small undertone. Now I'll go, Orchid was my darkest purple shade, so I'll go over that with Orchid again. Okay. And then I'll use Tickle Pink 77 to go and take this a little further. I will not go over this because I want that to be dark. Now I'll bring my salmon again. The flowers are done. Now let's do the leaves. For the leaves, I'm going to use, this is forest green, yellow green, lime green, and lemon yellow. So forest green is my darkest color. Since the leaves are very small, at a lot of places I might use just 2 or 3 colors, not all the 4 colors. So let me put these on side, and this is the forest green. I'll This is the shadow area where the shadow of the flower falls on the leaf, so that will be the darkest. There, I'll use the darkest. Forest green. Then I'll use my yellow green. Yellow green is 30. This is yellow green. I'll just bring this a little further. And now, since this is a small area, I think I need to bring my line bring because The lightest is very light, so I need a mid-tone there. Lime green is 26, so now I'll bring the lightest color, which is UnmellowYellow, and color the highlights. So the leaves are all done. Put this aside. Now comes the blue, the background. So for the blue, I'm going to use the darkest blue, which is blue, and then absolute zero, and then sky blue. So I'll put the sky blue first because I want the, just a minute, sorry. I want it very light. And absolutely, I don't think I'll go with the blue with the farthest end. Then now I'll use my sky blue again, 43, and blend these. For the center portion, I'll use my green. This is 31. 31 is my forest green. Forest green, just is my forest green. Forest green. And then UnmellowYellow. And it's done. Hope you like it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate if you subscribe to our channel. It means a lot to me. Please give it a thumbs up. If you like the video, please share it with your friends who love Crayola. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll color this again with you all tomorrow, again with Crayola pencils. I plan to color everything with not so expensive pencils, either Crayola or Color. I have this set of 240, and which is not a very expensive pencil, and they have a beautiful pinks and blues and purples, and that's one of my favorite color pencil set. So I've not decided yet, but this, most of the flowers will be with Crayola only. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow with another video. Thank you. Take care. Bye.